Welcome to Night Coffees with Nat. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for staying with me. Cheers to you. Get your night coffee out. Sit down, because I am so excited and proud to present my very good friend that I get to call my friend, but she's also a superstar actress, singer. She's a director now.
Yes.
Like, she's always been really good at directing. You own your own business.
Yeah.
I mean, this bitch is a straight up boss, and we love you.
Thank
It's
you.
so excited to have you. And you're not a bitch, you're a boss. But we're bitch bosses.
Yes.
We don't play.
Yes.
And
Yes.
one of the things I said, well, what are you wearing today? She was like, a red dress. I was like, boom. Like, totally mob wise.
What if I said sweatpants?
I'd put my super Nat sweatpants on and like my best sneaks, because I got a closet full of them, just like any man does. I have all my sneakers, being in the fitness world that I am. So I'm so proud to present Idalis DeLeon.
Hello. Hey,
Welcome to Night Coffees with Nat.
I love the little sticker initials on the glasses. NCWN.
Yeah.
Night Coffee with
NCWN. And you know I love my acronyms, right?
Yes.
I mean, still.
Well, on the way over here, I didn't realize. I was like, wait, you're having night coffee. Okay, what's the name of the show? She's like, Night Coffee with Nat. And I'm like, wait, you're having night coffee without any coffee? We're going to do a night. She's like, Idalis, it's wine. Night.
You wake up to real coffee. You go to bed
night
to
coffee
wine.
is wine. I'm like, got it.
Exactly. And you know, like, I've always loved my wine,
yes.
you know, so Idalis and I have spent many nights hanging out, drinking regular coffee, and many nights of night coffee.
Yes.
One of the times we talked about on the way over was something that she reminded me that we did.
Yes.
Was HOS.
HOS. Okay, so HOS stands for Hangover Sundays. Mm-hmm. It happens every Sundays at Nat's.
It used to.
When
we go out 6 nights a week to clubs.
In Hollywood.
It doesn't happen anymore like that.
She had everybody gather at her house on Sunday, because it was Hangover Sundays, and she'd just like pick up the phone and order the
hot wings.
Where'd you get them from?
Hot Wings Cafe.
Hot Wings Cafe.
There is no other place.
Bomb. With
so
the blue cheese, like dip and everything.
I want that now.
And people would come over the whole day.
Yeah. And then remember we made those pizza, those Totino's pizza thingies?
Appetizer. I mean, wings were the start, but then there'd be appetizers
because it was like cheap
throughout
Sunday,
the day.
But we
throughout
took
the
it to
day,
another level.
and then the doorbell would ring. It'd be another set of people coming through, and it was such a cool vibe, though. I have to say,
we always had. You never knew who was going to be at the door.
You didn't know.
You know, Red Man was sleeping on my couch one day. I was like, "Wake the fuck up! What are you doing?" Rudeness.
Yes.
Sleeping on I was cooking that day.
Yes. I was in MTV at the time, and you had all friends that were on different like actors and ballers and all that stuff. But really good people. Like she always attracted really good people. I think with a really good vibe and everything. And Hangover Sundays, honey.
Yeah.
Those wings, they were good. They worked.
Yeah. Well, let's take it back to you
because
we have known each other like over 15 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
probably 20.
And how did we even meet?
Okay, I met you. You don't remember this?
What is?
Oh my God! I met you at not the Mondrian, but the was it the Mondrian? Not the Mondrian. It's the hotel on Sunset. It's all white. It has a white pool. Yeah,
but it was called the Mondrian.
Maybe it was Mondrian then. I don't remember.
What is the
Sky Bar?
Sky
Bar. So. Sky Bar. Okay, there was a party. Somebody had a party there, and we were at a sit-down table, and we were eating this salad. I don't believe you don't remember this.
I can't believe I don't remember. You should have an
Stop.
outfit memory.
All right, so it was a Caesar salad with calamari. I don't know if you've ever been to that hotel, but they served this amazing Caesar salad with calamari in it.
Yeah.
And we were eating it like it was our last meal. And
Starving.
We both looked at each other.
The same thing.
And we were eating. I'm like, is this really good or am I magic? I'm like, you're like, this is the bomb, blah, blah, blah. Then we just started talking and you're like, hi, I'm Nat. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I know what it was. I'm going to tell you right now. It was Puffy's party.
It was Puffy's. Puffy had that party, right? Exactly.
Yep. And Jeff Burrows. P. Diddy
Jeff Burrows was at the table. Yeah.
They planned that party. My friend Melissa Tichelle was there.
Yes.
And we were like starving.
And I was at your table.
Yeah.
And then we were eating this thing. And I was like,
That's
is this
right.
good? I mean, we just started talking about the salad, and then we just became friends forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Still doing it. So glad I'm back to continue on the friendship.
Yeah.
That's like what friendship is. It just keeps on going.
Yes.
It's like a circle
even
that
though
keeps on going around.
Even though you don't see each other for a while, you just pick up where you left off. I mean, that's how we are. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen you for years, and it was like, oh, so anyways, remember such and such, like, because we have so many fun stories we're gonna get to, like,
I know,
that one,
yeah.
Oh, so good, right? Like, I just want to delve in right now, but I
love this night coffee.
I know.
This night coffee is really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you into a bad habit. So, cheers to night coffees.
Yes. Salute.
Salute.
It has a little bit of floral, like a citrus taste or something. It's very good.
Yeah, it's called Sauvignon Blanc, okay?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon. But, okay, but we got to let the viewers know who you really are. Like, let's take them back. Yeah. Let's take them back. Like,
so, MTV VJ?
But what started you? Like, were you always, because you were in a big singing, like, seduction.
Oh, right, before MTV.
Yeah, did you forget that? By the way, remember that part? Like,
I forget that sometimes.
Like, remember when you were in the group Seduction?
Yes.
And I had a party at my house, and one of my friend's husbands was freaking out in
no,
the bathroom.
People freak out. No, I think music gets to people.
Idalis DeLeon?
I think there's something that music does. It gets their heart and their soul, and when they find out that you're a part of the music group or something like that, they go crazy. Like, Seduction fans are way more passionate than MTV fans.
Oh yeah,
like,
but
way more passionate.
You were in Seduction before MTV, right?
Before, yeah.
So
we had 3 top 10 hits. It was just, I met Robert Clavillis and David Cole, who's famous for CNC Music Factory. They did Mariah Carey's "You Got Me Feeling Emotion." Yeah, they produced a lot of really great records.
But we know my feelings about Mariah.
We were there.
She's gonna be on the show. I love her.
Yay!
I love her.
Yay!
Don't say anything negative.
No, I live for her. That's my girl.
Mine too.
East Coast. Mariah, call me. That's my girl. I love her.
She will be on this show.
I live for her.
And don't doubt me.
No, don't. She'll get it. Anyways, so so I think music really makes people really super passionate. We had 3 top 10 hits. Our first hit was "You're My One and Only," a Jersey hit. A lot of people loved it in Jersey, Philly.
Holla.
A Philly hit too. And then the second single was our #1 hit, which was
Did you guys go on tour with like a bunch, like Cover Girls and
we went on tour. At the time it was a Latin freestyle thing, but we were more R&B pop. But we were kind of holding to that whole thing. But Two to Make It Right made it to #1 on Billboard. So it was big.
What was the biggest platform you guys performed at?
Oh my God, we did KMEL. Okay, KMEL. Okay. KMEL is a radio station out here in California, in I believe in San Francisco or LA. They always broke the records in the 80s and the 90s. They broke the records. They were very famous. The 80s and the 90s were a very radio station driven music thing, and
that's what music was like. The real
they had a lot of power, and KMEL had a concert every year. The way that Hot 97 and Hot 105 has the concerts in New York, and it's a big deal. Yeah. They had a big
jingle.
Concert.
It was kind of like
it was like
the jingle thing that they do every December.
Yes. Yeah. So KMEL had this huge summer concert. Kiss, New Kids on the Block,
and KOTB. And I'm very, very good friends with Jonathan Knight, who I call my husband.
Yeah. And at that time, New Kids on the Block were like, we opened for New Kids on the Block for that concert. So I was one of the biggest venues. Yeah, that's pretty big. And they were running around, like kids running around, and girls were all over them, and they were really sweet kids.
I mean, I went, because my friend that I worked with, Harley Rodriguez, he is the partner of Jonathan Knight. We would always go to the best concert in the world.
The best.
Oh my God, you're saying it was just every single second of it was so much fun.
They even have reunions now. I want to go. Let's go to the one. Let's go to one. We should go to a New Kids on the Block reunion concert.
Absolutely. New goals.
Then Cabo.
Okay. There's a little bit to go through.
Okay, sorry. Am I jumping ahead?
Cabo's coming, and it's good. Get ready. That's the Dr. J story.
So that was Seduction before MTV, yeah.
And so how did you get MTV? Were you always like passionate about, like, what was your childhood like? Were you like, Mom, watch me? Like, I was always into entertaining Mom.
Right.
I'm putting a show on.
Yeah.
Sit down because I'm about to sing to you right now. Or
right.
like do dance routines.
Okay, I
always.
was more of an introvert before I was 15, and then, but I knew I could do it. Like, I would watch other people, and I was like, I want to be on stage. I know I can do that. But I would help other people get on stage because I was so shy.
So you were like still directing and behind the scenes then?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was shy,
Smart.
and I would help other people get stuff. And then when I turned 16, I was just like, I'm going to go for it, you know? And I started to like train myself. Barbara Walters was my idol, so I would record myself on a little, back then, it was
the cassette.
It was a little cassette recorder thing. You had to press record, and it's a little radio. Everybody had a little radio, and I would tape myself and then play it back. And I wanted to sound like Barbara Walters. I would read the newspaper.
Oh, interesting.
And it's funny because now I have this verbal mastery system that I do in my private coaching for broadcasters.
That's what I was
And that's how it started. I trained myself how to sound like a professional broadcaster by practicing and reading loud.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So just quickly, now that you brought that up, that is your company that you bring people in. So you explain to us what ID Broadcast is.
Yeah, it's Idalis Media now because it changed from ID Broadcast. Idalis Media.
Idalis Media.
And under the umbrella of like where I coach broadcasters online, live online, and I teach them how to go from from not really doing anything to actually learning broadcast journalism in a shorter amount of time, like 3 to 9 months. 3 to 9 months. We do 3-month seasonals. And I teach them how to write and how to present for camera, how to really basically write a story and tell a story on camera.
So that's really I should come to you, basically, right now.
No, you're natural. Nat is a natural. Like a natural. No, you're natural.
So on top of being an actress, directing, like, do you still ever sing or do you just,
I do sing a little bit. I don't do it professionally or anything like that. I would like to do something someday. It's something that I love, and my voice is it's more like a Vanessa Williams or a little jazzy kind of thing. I just think, no matter what size voice you have to find your niche. I gotta tell you a story about New York and Sade. Okay, wait, about singing and Sade. Okay, wait.
Thank you.
So this story about voices. So my friend who I was bartending with, like a fellow bartender chick, we were talking about voices and singing, and she said her boyfriend was producing Sade at the time, or it was back. She told me this story about Sade, and that
I'm very obsessed with the fact that you said Sade, because that's
Sade.
Very East Coast.
Sade. So
you know what we're talking about? It's Sade.
Sade, yeah. Sade. So he said he was in the studio with her, and it just wasn't the right producer for her. And so it was like these studio sessions that were like, and then she finally found the right producer for her. She was like, but Idalis, when I would go to the studio, my boyfriend would ask me to go to the studio, and it would be like torturous. So you don't know, like sometimes you're not with the right person, and a no may be like, oh, you're not my partner right now for this. So when someone says no to you, or you're not getting good results from a production, they're just not the right partner, and you'll find the right partner. You'll find the right person. Sade has such a great sound. Like, she sounds like she's singing a jazz song. Has anybody tried to sing a Sade cover? You never hear that.
I am so good at Sade in the shower. Oh. I kill it. Really, I do. It's just like, I'm in there like
Is it a crime?
Exactly. I'm so good.
But like the moral of that story is like, until you find the right vibe and the people that really get you, that really get what you're trying to do, then you won't find that harmony, that rhythm. And a no just means they're not the right partner at that time.
A no means next.
Next. No means next.
No means next.
That was advice from Night Coffee with Nat. No means next.
So,
that ends.
That being said, what I really want to know is, what was it like on Babs?
Okay, Babs. She's talking about Babs. Okay, that was a Robert Townsend movie.
Yes.
Who's brilliant for his original movie. What's the name of the movie? Hollywood Shuffle. A great movie. Great, brilliant comedian. Robert Townsend.
How did you not outshadow Halle Berry.
No, oh my God. And I met Halle Berry. Okay, first of all, she is more stunning in person.
I'm sure.
And
all
the
those
sweetest, I'm the sweetest person on the planet. But she's this big. And you know, everybody on TV is this big, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was and she was just doing this movie, and she was on The Rising Star, and I just happened to do like a cameo as an MTV VJ, great guest, and like doing that. But the movie was great. I loved Robert Townsend. He's a sweetheart.
I know, he's amazing.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And people still ask me about that. They love that.
People love Babs. I mean, that was the first thing.
Great bomb. The bomb. I love it.
I did a movie with Natalie Reid.
You did?
In South Africa.
She's so talented.
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
So we were in South Africa for 2 months, okay?
Wow.
Doing a movie.
Wait. What movie did you do in South Africa?
It was called The Killing of Wendy, but it ended up being called Divas now, and you can actually go and watch this movie on Amazon.
Let's clarify. The girl that you did the movie, what's her name?
Natalie Reid.
Natalie Reid. And she was the lead in Babs, right? The black girl.
Yes.
Beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
So we did a movie together. We were called the Natalies. And because we hung out immediately from the plane ride together all the way to the end.
She's bomb. She's bomb.
Okay, so we would go to church. We went to this Seventh-day Adventist church there in South Africa. It was really good.
That setup is the best. Natalie Raitano, East Coast. Did you wear your mob wife's dress?
Probably. But by the way, the only white girl in the black church in South Africa, thank you very much, she got up and sang a song. It was the last weekend. We went every weekend with our producer's wife, and there was this one speaker that I will never forget as long as I live. His name is Joshua. He shut everything down. Like I can never forget Joshua. But the last weekend before we were going back to the United States, she got up and sang this song, and I mean, bawling. Like she shut it. You know how powerful she is. Yeah. Natalie Reid sang like no other. So as soon as we were like thinking of like questions to ask you, I was like, oh my God, we have to. She reminded me to talk about Babs because when we were going through all the questions about Idalis, I was like, all your TV spots and
Natalie, and it connects with you guys.
Yeah, the Natalies.
Have you talked to her lately or
no? I gotta find her.
Yeah, Nat, holla, Nat, call us.
But what about you've done a laundry list of guest spots? Okay. Yeah. We want to know. We saw that you were on a Living Single for a hot minute.
I know, yes, I was.
So we're going to ask you, Queen Latifah.
She's the best. Tell me.
I have another question. Are you watching Star?
I have not.
Okay.
I have to
say. You need to. You remember when we were on? Everything is going to revolve back to Cabo. Okay.
Every starts and ends in Cabo.
Now. You remember who was there with us at Cabo? Lee Daniels.
Shut the fuck up.
Lee was there with us.
Can I curse on this? Oh
yeah.
my God, I'm sorry.
And
so
you
are lying right now.
Lee, we've got pictures with Lee, and you're probably in them. Yes, he was with us. He produced Empire and Star. And Star is something that you are going to be so obsessed with because it's about a singing group.
I know, I love that.
And you're going to be loving it. I mean, Sydney and I, we love that show because we were in the singing group together. Remember back in the day?
Yes.
So
that's our connection too, because she was in a girl group too. I was in a girl group, so we started talking about that too.
Exactly. But Lee Daniels was at Everything Goes Back to Cabo. That's the theme of tonight. Everything goes back to Cabo. We're building up to it, by the way.
When you're young, and everybody that's watching this that's under 30 knows, it's like, honestly, you're in a dream. Yeah. So much is going on, you don't even realize. Like, this is the first time on this set I'm hearing that Lee Daniels was there. Like, I had no idea.
He was there. We hung out with him, too.
Oh, my God.
You might have just been with Dr. J at the time. Sorry.
Are we going to talk about Cabo now or not?
We're getting there. Who wants to talk about Cabo? We're so... Okay.
Okay, so now...
Should we talk about Cabo soon? I mean, or just get into it. Okay, so... Cut to, I have a feeling this is going to go here, there, and everywhere. Right, so but before we go to Cabo, we want to know what it was like to work with Queen Latifah.
Oh, yeah.
Because some of my big obsessions right now, outside of my new show that I'm watching on Netflix, The Killing, is Queen Latifah in Star. Okay? We need to know what she was like. Should she be on Night Coffees? And like, can we just be friends with her?
She will love to be on the show. Honestly, she's the best. Queen Latifah is the most giving, generous person I've ever met. Like, she was amazing. She's so mellow and stable and sweet.
It's annoying how calm she is.
She's so calm, and she's so like beautiful.
I'd give my left arm for 5 minutes of Queen Latifah's calm.
Yes, Queen Latifah. She should bottle it and sell it. Like, she's
sell it in a cup.
She's just steady, like a lake. You know, just steady. And I think that's part of the reason she's so successful. I have a little story with that. My first serious love of my life, Dante Ross. He was a big A&R for Tommy Boy. He discovered Queen Latifah, and they were on the phone when I first met him. When I first hung out with him, we started to be boyfriend and girlfriend. He would have her on the phone and be like, "This is like going to be a big rapper. Her name is Queen Latifah," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And like the relationship they had was so special. To this day, I'm sure they have a good relationship. But she's a special person. She's like Nat. Like Nat has this thing inside. You know, it's this thing, this light. I don't know where it comes from. Queen Latifah is just like you in that way. So I think the two lights would join. Like, you would, Queen, give us a call. Like, let's be on. Okay.
There's so many people that need to call us, and one of them is Queen Latifah.
Yes, right. Queen Latifah. Lee Daniels.
Lee, we love you. Lee used to be an actual student of mine when it was not Barry's Boot Camp. It was Martin Henry Fitness Studio, and Lee would come to my class. So, Lee and I go back. We go way back, just like Mike Jones would say.
Right.
So, anyways, back to Cabo.
Latifah. No,
Latifah, we love her.
We love you forever.
Be on the show.
Yes.
Be a friend of ours.
Yes.
You don't have to be on the show. Just be my friend. But we're going to go to this little trip called Cabo. Okay?
Yes.
Now.
Okay, wait a minute. Excuse me. But somebody called me and said, what would, you went 3 years in a row though, right? Or 4? Okay. This was a golf tournament or something, right?
It was a celebrity golf tournament. It was a bikini celebrity golf tournament that I hosted 1 year. Remember when the guy from 6 Feet Under would wear those like, were you there that time? Oh, you didn't come.
Wait,
remember those outfits?
6 Feet Under?
The cute black guy.
Oh.
The gorgeous one from 6 Feet Under. Yes. You did 6 Feet Under, didn't you?
Yes, I did 6 Feet Under, yeah.
You play a stripper.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I'm still a stripper in my head. Still one. Hence the boots. I am not mad. Listen, I live around the corner from the 7th Veil, and they were out there selling free entrance with the girl out in her shoes. And I was like, I am not mad at you. You are a hustling
Cardi
girl.
B's an ex-stripper. Listen, stripping is not porn stars. Stripping is, just hustling and getting your stuff. You don't have to touch anybody. You're just on stage by yourself. So, not that, I was a stripper, but I was a bartender at strip clubs, so.
You did play one on TV.
And I played one on TV.
Okay. Let's just make it clear. So, there was one time that you weren't there. It was a year after, and he came, and I, always had, this big crush on him.
Yes.
Obviously. And he would wear, these gowns, these nightgowns. I don't know if it was it something with his religion? Which I have I don't want to be rude, but it was just kind of odd.
Was it something with his religion? Okay, you're right. These really get
they do. They get after you.
Yeah, you can't do too many shows of these.
You can only do one. You're like, why don't you do 5 shows in a row? It's like, no, you don't get night coffees. It's a oneer, okay? Because you start and it happens. But
he's cute as a button, adorable. I worked with him. He was really a sweetheart. But just not for you, probably.
Not in that gown. No. So, but we went to Cabo 1 year, and it was all my girlfriends, and it's a bikini golf tournament where they raise money for domestic violence, which is something that that's her
big platform.
That's something that I do not play when it comes to it. I mean, like, if you are a man, first of all, nobody should be hitting anyone, period. But if you're a man and your flesh of a fist hits a woman, you know what? There's nothing that can ever change that for the rest of your life. You know, Jesus can change it. That's it, and that's it. For real.
Yeah.
You know, and you deserve forgiven, but like, it's just...
Yeah, if it happens like one, but when it becomes a pattern, it's obviously that you just have this, you don't have a...
There's a whole
boundaries.
It's a whole cycle.
Yeah.
But women like that, let that happen to them, or they get in the cycle of it, they need a lot of support. So,
and you have to be pulled out, actually, because it's just like this mental jail. But, you know, everybody gets upset in the moment, and there's a moment in time, but you just got to look at that moment and go, wow, I really got out of control, and no one deserves to be hit, whether you're male or female. No one deserves to be disrespected in that way.
Like, you know, you shouldn't be hitting people, but definitely if you're a guy and hitting a girl, and even if you have done it one time, you need to sit your butt down in some therapy.
Figure it out. Yeah.
But it was for domestic violence, so we were helping the women.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever means we had to get that money, we got that money. So it was a bikini golf tournament with...
So back to Cabo.
And there were a lot of like athletes there, some actors, and lots of women in bikinis.
You did it for 3 years.
I did it 3 years in a row.
And it was like the golf tournament, celebrity golf tournament.
Do you remember what it was, Sid?
What's the name of it?
No, I just remember that we had one year. It was
my dad came once.
It was the jazz one when our music attorney brought the music down, remember, on the beach. Well, were you there that year?
I don't know if I was.
That's right. They were the people that had Jill Scott.
Yeah, we merged them. Yeah, we merged that. But I don't remember what year that was.
Was that the first or the third one?
Marcus Allen was the one who would always put it together.
Marcus Allen put it together. Shout out to Marcus Allen.
Shout out to Marcus Allen because he does so many great things.
It was so many things going on, and so many from all generations. Like it was older generation, it was
younger.
It was like mixed, and it was a great mix of people.
We had a really good time. So it was a bunch of my girlfriends. It was like 7 of us.
Okay, yeah.
And then Idalis.
Nat has a posse. It was the Natalie Raitano posse.
I always traveled about 7 or 8 deep, right? Yes. I was like, it's me and about 7 of us, and there will all be 10s. It will all be 11s, okay? So we would go to that, but the time that Idalis went, we had.
She calls me and she's like, Idalis, listen, I'm hosting this thing. Come. We'll fly you out, blah, blah, blah. It's a thing, we're all let's go.
Pimpin' ain't easy. Okay? So, I get my pretty girlfriends and we go to this. And it's like when we get there, you know, our Dr. Dre's, not Dr. Dre, our Dr. J story.
Oh, Dr. Dre's another story that I have.
Pray tell. Anything is okay on night hobbies. That's what we're getting into here.
And all good vibes about everybody we talked to. I love everybody I had an encounter with. But yeah, Dr. J, so not to be mistaken by any like older baller who, like NBA legends who slept with a lot of women because that's how they did it in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's not Will Chamberlain. It's not Will Chamberlain, it's Dr. J.
We had to decipher the difference between Dr. J and Will Chamberlain on the way here. It's like, yeah.
I was like, am I saying the right things to Dr. J?
No.
Like, yes, okay.
Yes. But Dr. J, he's amazing. He's still
wonderful, looked great for his age, and I don't know.
He was
talking to me. He was talking to me. He was trying to talk to me.
I would say trying is an understatement as far as sending flowers to your room and sending you to the spa during the day. Trying is like a whole other story. How you doing? You didn't like him, though, did you?
No, I was in awe. Like everyone, it's weird.
Really liked.
And enter stage right, Ray Allen.
Not even at our event.
Ray Allen.
Where did he come from?
Like
all of a sudden I was like,
he was just
Idalis isn't even on the island where she's someplace else right now.
Okay, so this is what happened. Everybody, like, so Dr. J's trying to talk to me at the event of the Cabo, kind of like, we had this, like, hotel where everybody stayed in the same place. Remember Mario Lopez's, like, ex-wife white, like
Oh,
the girl
yeah.
that he almost married, all that beautiful, and it was
Yes,
just
also-
after Mario Lopez's like breakup
She
with
was
her, like because he cheated on her or something.
Right.
She,
And
what's her name? She was the Doritos girl. What was her name? What was her
Allie
name?
Laundry.
And
Laundry.
more beautiful in person.
Pause.
We were like,
I'm
Mario,
hated her for
what's wrong with you? We were like, Mario,
Let's not get into him.
what's
But
wrong with you?
Here's the thing. She was so perfect. She drank
my God.
she walked around with a gallon of water. And I was like with a gallon
We were
in
like
it.
in
I
awe
was
of
at the
her.
gym.
We were like this.
If there was a gallon, this was in it, okay? And she was going to the gym every day with a gallon of water, which I don't know. It was like the breakup revenge.
Yeah,
I
do you
don't
think
blame her.
she's real? Like, is she an alien? Like, she's perfect.
I was like, we'd be like,
we
she's
would like
so
watch her, like
skinny.
she's so
It's
gorgeous.
annoying. I'd be like,
Did
she's
she,
so.
even the way she ate breakfast, like even the
Look, I'm spilling my wine on me.
See,
We're just
that's
like-
something she wouldn't do.
By the way, we didn't become friends with her.
No, she was in her own little thing. We were we were intimidating though. We were.
We were, and she was just like too good, right?
She was good. Maybe that's why. Maybe Mario thought she was too much. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. He could just be.
A cheater.
Yeah, I feel like that's safe to say.
Yeah. Well, he's now married, has great kids, and
Yeah.
a beautiful wife, and awesome. I think someone who's more suited for him.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
Timing's
we try to match
everything,
up.
right?
I think timing. I think when we try to match up with someone, I love Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
I love him. He's a sweetheart, and I think he's super funny and super nice. And I'm just so happy he found that girl who's awesome and he has kids. And big shout out to you and your family, and God bless you guys.
But what about you've gone down the aisle before? Go.
Wow. what do you have in these notes? What are these notes? Damn. You did your research, girl.
I also know you.
Oh, right. That's
Okay.
right. I forgot.
Go.
Yeah, got
Marriage.
married really quick, right after 6 Feet Under. Before the movie I did with Paul Walker, Running Scared, and I went to Europe for 2 months to shoot it. Right before I met like what I thought would be my husband, and we got married when I got back, and it lasted like a year.
That's good. I'm impressed with that. 365 days.
Longer than Kim Kardashian, right?
It is, and it's longer than I have never gotten married. Thank God.
But you always, even your boyfriend, like you always acted like a wife. Your relationships with your boyfriend.
Yeah, it's the Italian in me.
Fair, yes. Italians are very loyal.
Yes.
Very loyal. Very
I'm
committed.
too loyal.
Yeah,
I'm too loyal.
Yeah, you're loyal.
That's one of my biggest
to
problems.
To a fault, but you figure it out. We all figure
We
it
do.
out, right?
We do figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised that both of us didn't have kids because our kids would be playing with each other. Right?
I know.
That's the one thing I regret. I do. I see my friends with their
I know.
kids.
I do.
You
I
like
really,
look at
really,
that?
really wanted to have kids.
Yeah. Do
Thanks
you look
a lot
at that?
for
Like,
that.
do you ever? Do you ever look at your? Do you ever look at your friends' kids and go? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course, because I do love kids, and I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it at this point in my life. I know I have some friends who have done it late in life.
No, late.
It's difficult.
No,
you
my
know.
girlfriend, she's 50.
I
And
had a
she's
friend
like,
who
I
did
had
it
a
too.
2-year-old. I adopted a 2-year-old. I was like, good for you.
Have fun.
And she's
I will
like,
see you at night coffee.
No, she
Like-
calls me. She's like, Idalis, I don't know what I did. She's like, I'm not sure what I did. I was like, babe, you're good. The first 2 or 3 years is going to be like rough and tumble, but after 5, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're in. I didn't want to like say, you know, she's in it.
I definitely am. That's something that was like, I wish that I had kids, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm a big auntie. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Then we love other
Auntie
people's
Nat.
kids. Yes.
No, I'm not super Nat. Auntie Nat.
So Cabo.
To Cabo. Well, rolling it back to Cabo. But I mean, past Cabo. Let's talk about what reality shows do you like? Are you Netflix? Are you Hulu? Are you a hip hop? Love and hip hop? What are you? What are you? What is it? Who's your
I
favorite?
went through this whole Bravo thing with all the Housewives of Atlanta, obviously.
Duh.
And what I love is that the Housewives of Atlanta, okay, put Bravo on the map. Like, so sisters putting Bravo on the map.
But what
like,
about
is a good thing.
the OC though? Those Vicky. You
Oh
can't fuck
yes,
with Vicky.
the OC was kind of good. It came
Vicky
before
is
Atlanta,
still
right? Like,
she's She's an OG.
Yes, we love Vicky. I love Vicky.
I do
She's
too.
an OG.
She's everything.
Like, she was a trailblazer. Like,
she is, but the Atlanta girls, Nene Leakes, like, she turned into a huge star all over everything.
Everything.
She was like amazing. But
and then Mob Wives. I love Mob Wives too because I mean I grew up in New York and I grew up in like Brooklyn, Staten Island,
SI.
you know.
I did half marathon there.
Yeah.
I didn't even practice.
So yeah, New York and Philly are right next to each other, so it's a whole like community of people. Yeah.
Yeah, the East Coast vibe.
Yeah.
I lost it for the New Jersey. I don't know if it was when Teresa and all those guys went to jail.
I loved New Jersey for a little bit, and then Teresa went to jail, and I didn't watch it as much. Actually, I love Teresa. So
I do love her, but that whole thing was a brick.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Really?
Atlanta are my girls.
Okay.
They are. I love my New York girls.
New Jersey had a good run though.
New Jersey did.
I don't know are they still on?
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
sure.
God. Yeah, I don't know.
The New York girls, though, they're my girls because I've met a bunch of them working in New York, working in the Hamptons, Luann, Kelly Ben Simone. Like, I'm sure that there's no one prettier than her.
I go back to reality shows like Making the Band with P. Diddy. I go back to
Making the Band.
Remember MTV The Real World? Like, that was the first reality show.
Why are you bringing up? Why are you bringing up?
Like, those are the reality shows. Like,
didn't we just see somebody from The
Making
Real
the
World the
Band,
other day, Steph? We were somewhere.
Oh, from The Real World?
We were somewhere.
The first Real World, or all the San Francisco? You know, there was Miami, Real World, Miami, Real World.
San Francisco is the best.
Yeah.
San Francisco's the best.
The original.
I feel like Puck and Pedro and all those.
Oh my God, Pedro.
Those were like
the Pedro.
Heather B.
That was iconic.
Heather B is still. She is like she's a DJ now. Heather B.
Yeah. Oh, Heather B's the best. She's on
Sway.
What's his name show? Sway show. Yeah. Sway, who's doing really great. Love Sway.
Love Sway. He wasn't on.
Everybody loves Sway.
But I loved all those Real Worlds.
I love it.
They were
That's
so
what I'm saying. When you're talking reality, those are the
those are the
OGs.
Making
those
the
are the
Band.
OGs.
Come on.
Making the Band. Season 1 and 2.
But Making the Band is where what's her name? They did. What was P. Diddy's group? The girls, the three of them.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. What was the girl group? Oh,
Danity Kane.
Danity Kane. Yes.
And then who's the girl? Who was the main girl that was? We love her. I can't believe I'm like. You know when you're sitting in front of a camera and you can't remember anything?
Yeah, Danity Kane, and I know who you're talking about.
The lead singer, the blonde.
Yes, I feel she's on a lot of reality shows now.
Yep.
Right.
And then where am I going with this? Where am I going with it? Stephanie, I'm going to. She used to date Pauly D. Okay, that's where it's going. The love of my life, Pauly D.
Okay. Let's get into it. Let's unpack it.
I'm telling you right now, the Jersey Shore is Family Vacation is my new jam.
Yeah.
And it was my old jam every single season of the Jersey Shore.
Did you go to the Jersey Shore? Did you actually go to the Jersey Shore?
Once,
I did a couple of times, and I was like, it's not my thing.
For my graduation of high school, I went to the Jersey Shore.
Okay, and what happened?
A lot of things happened. And I know this is going to come as a big surprise to you, that in high school, I hung out with 7 other girls, and we called ourselves The Bunch. Okay? Bunch. Lexi Passarello, still my best friend till this moment in life.
Like a gang?
It was like a gang in the Catholic high school with our uniforms on. It was called The Bunch. And we all went to the Jersey Shore for our senior vacation. Gina Ione, ready? Lexi Passarello, Gina Ione, Jane Jonas.
Gina, big shout out to you, girl.
Gina.
Just for that last name.
Lisa Ely.
Love
there
it.
was, all of us were Italian crazy. Our hair was this big. We
Big
were
hair.
black tan.
80s,
I mean,
right?
we were like
80s.
with this, with the
80s.
with the
olive
olive oil and the reflector.
Really
We went
oh
for
my
it.
gosh, yes.
And we were tan.
Okay, yes.
I'll tell you what. And there's nothing better than being tan. And that's something that I'm not right now. I'm not tan. Okay? I am not tan.
Okay.
Because when you're 51 years old, you don't tan, even though I want to still go to tanning beds. Just want to go there. It was tangent.
So can I say how amazing you are? Can
Sure.
I say that? Yes. So this is Natalie. This is when you're Natalie's friend. this is what you're allowed, this is what you get. So for your birthday, what she'll do is she will fly out your sister, and she will give you a surprise birthday party at a restaurant in Hollywood, the fabulous restaurant in Hollywood. Have all of your friends there waiting for you with your sister and her daughter and all of their friends and family waiting for you when you come in, and so they can say surprise to you. This is what she will do.
Well, I have a surprise party for you, Sid.
And yeah. Oh, did you have a surprise for Sid? Okay. Yeah.
Remember when we had that at my house?
So she hooked up with my friend Kinsey, and they gave me
we snuck it around.
Special birthday surprise party. I mean, this is what happens when you're friends with Natalie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, a couple more questions to ask you.
She flew out my sister. She flew her out from New York.
What up, sis?
With my niece, who was like 2 years old at the time.
We did it.
Yeah.
That was a rough moment though, because remember, that was like when that happened with your friend, remember?
No.
Good. Let's not remember that. Remember we did massages at my house and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. But I think that was like right after that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like, we got to do something big for her.
Oh,
we did.
That's I got it, yeah.
We had a
but
little
that's
sad.
Somebody thinking ahead, like someone who cares about you and goes the extra mile and like hooks up with your, it's really good.
That comes from being around good people.
Yeah.
And that being said,
my sister was so grateful. She got you this little Tiffany. Like
she was so sweet.
She said, I have never seen somebody do something like what can I do to like, I was like, I don't know. Just
well, where is your sister?
She's in New York.
We have to hang out when she comes
and
visits.
She lives for you. She loves you. And
we have to hang out.
Yeah.
Does she come and visit often or no?
She's a mob wife. She's a total mob wife.
Totally. Isn't she in Staten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a mob wife. She's a mob wife. I won't say anything more.
You didn't hear from me. Never gonna hear from me. We're loyal, right? We don't say anything.
That's right. Loyal to a fault.
Loyal to a fault. So, okay, since we're in this wonderful part of our life, we're in the fives.
And we're drunk now.
We're drunk. We're in the fives. What is your motto to life right now?
That's a good question. I would say don't take the bait. Like I really am at a place where I'm doing this play and there's been some infighting here and there, and I think when you're making a masterpiece there's definitely going to be squabbles. But as an OG, you have the responsibility to keep it calm and keep it stable. And I've never been that. Yeah, keep it gangster too. K-I-G. Also to like shut people down when you have to. And it's hard to navigate those roads, and what I realize is like just because there's a fight right there, like you don't have to take the bait. Like so, don't take the bait is the motto.
Don't take the bait.
Don't take the bait. So like you don't have to fight every battle. Like from where I come from the East Coast, that's really not an option. Like your thing in your mind is like, oh, you gotta fight every time somebody like every time somebody puts down the gauntlet, like you have to take it. I'm like, and I realize I can like see someone who's trying to test me, and I know I can kick their ass verbally or physically or whatever. But I look at it and I can sidestep it, and I can look at it later. I'm gonna put it on a shelf. I'm gonna look at it later, and that doesn't make me a punk. That makes me like smart and stable. And I want to be Maya Angelou in my second chapter of life. And Maya Angelou's not squabbling with people, rolling on the floor, people like all crazy to dress up and everything.
Yeah, no. She's not on any of the housewife shows.
And you've been always that, Natalie. You've been always like a peacemaker. I think you've been a peace agent. Always like just you. Okay, wait a minute. No,
who knew?
Okay, stop. But
sometimes.
Honestly, okay,
I mean, I do like
no good vibes. You've always been like the central of like I want good vibes. Your goal is to like just everybody have a good time.
Yeah.
That life is short. To be happy. Like she just wants to make a happy situation.
Well, yeah, unless you do me wrong and then you're dead.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah. Like you said to me, OG is chilling because they got a gun in their pocket.
Didn't I say that to you the other day on the phone?
An OG is chill. You gotta chill. Let people go crazy in front of you. Let people try to beat
you. An OG is chill because you want to know why? You got a gun in your pocket and you will use it.
You're good.
I will use it. Just quickly before we wrap the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the play.
Oh, okay.
The play, really, she's directing this amazing play, and I want everybody that's in California to come out. When is it coming? When is it opening night? Tell me.
Yeah, so because I've been shooting stuff and doing stuff for my clients for the last 10, 20 years and been in television for 20 years. And right now it's a good time to be a woman director. So I was like, it's time. Because I've been doing it my whole life.
Want to know why? Because time's up.
Time's up. That's right. So with the Me Too, with all that going on, it's like they're like handing projects to women. And I have the experience, the actual experience, and the time. I always wanted to be director since I was a little kid. So it's time now. But I always thought I had to get all this knowledge. So I feel like I have gotten all the knowledge I need to get. 20 years in television, and I'm good. And I love to tell stories. And I have a couple projects, short films I'll be directing and stuff this year. I work with a lot of great directors in the past.
Yeah, obviously in some of those, right? Since you told me you want me to come back to acting.
Oh, you are
I'm getting a cameo.
Yes.
Out of this.
No, cameo.
I'm getting a cameo.
No, your lead role. Please. So one of the first projects is I found a playwright about a year ago. I was looking at projects because I took a 6-year hiatus out of the business, and then I'm just getting back, and I started getting back last year as an actor. And I saw this project, I was looking at indie projects on Backstage, and I saw this project that this girl, her name is Tiana Felice, wrote, and I liked the way it was, and I could tell her writing was good. I'm a really good writer and a judge of good writer. It's got to teach broadcast journalism. So I saw her writing, and I thought it was amazing, and I said, I don't want to be in your play, I want to direct it. And it's turned into this big thing. We've worked on the script for a year. We cast it a couple weeks ago, and we're up at the Acme Theater in Hollywood, Yay. June 21st and
June 21st, Acme Theater. What's the name of the play?
It's called Diamonds in the Waiting Room, and it's about 5 women.
Diamonds in the Waiting Room.
It's about 5 brown-skinned women. I mean, for me, my thing was to bring more brown-skinned women to the screen. For me, I thought, like, there's not enough ebony-skinned women. Like, I grew up with gorgeous models in New York, and I never see them on screen. So I was like, why don't we have more brown-skinned women on screen? So this was, as being an activist, I think as an artist, you can be an activist like a Kanye West or whatever you want to be. You don't have to be like protesting. You can create like just your thing, your story. Mm-hmm. Whether it's Philly, whether it's like growing up in Philly and your situation, like everybody has their own story. And you can tell your own story and just do it. Just do it. So I decided I'm going to be an activist in this way. She's got beautiful writing. The girl is really talented. So I decided to direct it, and it's 5 women. It's called Diamonds in the Waiting Room. It's about the lives that women live, but specifically these brown women. But like all women live these pressure lives. We try to hold down a job. We try to take care of our parents or our sister or our brother that has a disability. And then we also run our business, hold it down for the husband, and be a mother and raise children. And so it's called it's pressurized lives, and we still come out like diamonds.
That's right.
Yes.
That's how life is right now, right?
Yes, yeah.
There's always a way to come out like a diamond.
Like a diamond. Because
there's ups and there's downs, and there's new beginnings, and then there's times to I think in the end of the day you're always a diamond, you know.
Yes.
It's just that, you know, sometimes you have to, like you say, go underground or whatever.
Yes, and when you see this plate, Natalie, you're a diamond. You really are a diamond.
You're a diamond.
You live a pressurized life, like a Philly girl. You know, you grew up in Pittsburgh, and like this whole like thing, and then you're still beautiful and graceful and kind to people, and still have hope and inspiration for people. That's what a diamond is.
Yeah, we want to continue to inspire people as strong, independent women, and that's what Night Coffees with Nat is about. That's what Super Bodies by Nat is about. And one more question, Idalis. Please come out and see her play June 28th. But what do you give 0 F's about? What do you give? What is it?
What?
0 F's about. That's your last question.
Okay, what do I give 0 F's about?
0 fucks. You don't care. Nothing that you would care everything about.
Wait. Do
You
I
know,
care
like
everything about, or do I don't care about
I
it?
don't care about it at all.
I don't care about it at all? Oh,
0
sports?
All right, I'm going to just wrap it up.
Sorry.
Thank you guys. Night Coffees with Nat. Idalis DeLeon. Go see her play June 28th. We are so excited. I love you. Thank you for doing this for me.
I love you, my darling.
Mwah.